this type of bacteria does, it will actually damage the connective tissue in joints, the heart, and the skin. Now, just to let you know also, just to give you some extra information here, when we talk about this type of rheumatic disease, this is also known as, commonly heard of as rheumatic fever. So the other signs and symptoms patients can get with this is a fever. They can get a fever and they can get a sore throat. Okay. But in this situation here, we are mainly just focusing on the heart and how rheumatic fever can attack the heart. So it will attack the valves by causing valvular swelling. So if you want to jot down valvular swelling, it can also give the valves erosions. You can have erosions in the heart and also in the valves. And the heart can also clump up with platelets and fibrin. Okay, so it can clump up with platelets and fibrin on the leaf, on the valves itself, on the leaflets of the valves. Okay, they say this occurs mainly in children. And how do you treat this? Okay, we can easily treat this with antibiotic treatment because we know it is a bacterial infection, and also any type of anti-inflammatory medication if need be. Now, infective endocarditis. This particular disease talks about, and we talked about this already, that this is definitely a complication that can come from a mitral valve prolapse. I do want you to know that. And make sure you understand that this comes from also bacteria, and the main bacteria that are here are Streptococcus and Staphylococcus. And so what will happen here is that we will have vegetations of growth that will actually sit on the leaflets of the valves. So the same situation that can happen with the rheumatoid or rheumatic fever, that these patients will have bacteria that will actually sit on the leaflets of the valves, so the vegetations of bacteria. Now, just to give you the clinical findings for this, vegetations of bacteria on the heart valves, okay, vegetations of bacteria on the heart valves and the endocardium. Okay, so vegetations of bacteria on the heart valves and the endocardium. These patients will also have a low-grade fever, fatigue, weight loss, and flu-like symptoms. And the treatment for this, because we do know it is bacterial, they will have antibiotic therapy. Okay, so let me just say this now for chapter 18. I am stopping at slide 37. Okay, I would like to finish this, unfortunately, but for the sake of time, I have to cut some of this out. I started recording late, and just to let you know, it's Thursday, and some of you know I'm leaving, and my flight leaves tomorrow morning, so I'm trying to squeeze everything in to get these videos posted for next week. Okay, so for chapter 18, I'm stopping at 37, slide 37, and then we will pick back up with chapter 20, okay, and this is still week 4.